We are live at location. I am your host, Alfonso Trey Blackwell, and this is the Tre and Zay Show. We are here with the one and only
Isaiah Lewis
and
Chase.
just Chase and the birthday boy.
Good job, it's your boy Mikey.
Mikey's in the building. They can hear you, Chase. You can just talk.
Go check him out. He's on almost all streaming
No, I'm on
platforms.
all streaming platforms.
Mikey's on all streaming platforms.
I didn't know.
Just did a song with
This is the second time he's been on the show. First time on an actual episode. Last time he's been a live stream. But we here. It's been a long week. It has been my 10-year high school graduation, so we've been a little bit busy. Mikey's birthday weekend, so we've been ripping and running. But we back. I know it's been a week. It's been a crazy week. But in sports, it's been kind of slow. Shout out to the people who are consistently reaching out for content, who are supporting us. You guys are amazing. We're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep rage baiting each other so we can get this content and these takes off. But let's start. Okay, the NBA has been ripping and running. Where do we think LeBron James is going to go? Hopefully he signs with a team this week. Where do we think he's going to go? Isaiah, go ahead and go first.
Miami. I think he's going to Miami.
Why Miami?
Just to run it back with them boys. I heard something saying LeBron did not want to go to a contender. I don't know about that. But, yeah, definitely Miami.
Marcy, what do you think?
Well, I don't know about the LeBron not wanting to go to a contender thing because all the teams he circled, most of them are contenders. The only one that's not a contender is Golden State. But, or that couldn't be. I'm really torn between Miami and Cleveland because I don't think he wants to have another jersey in his collection. I think he's probably either one of those would be pretty good to go to the finals at least. But I think he has a better chance of going to the finals in the East if he teams up with Giannis and them versus the Cavs who may or may not have James Harden. So
yeah, I think it's Golden State. I want to just stick with the Golden State thing. I think that he wants to team up with Steph Curry. I think he really wants to play with him. He's going to stay in California. He's going to stay in the area so his sons, can still feel like they can be at home and his daughter can stay at home in whatever school she goes to. I think moving all around the country back to Miami is something that it would have to be a special circumstance. And maybe Giannis going there is a special circumstance. Maybe Savannah wants that. We never know. Chase, what do you think?
unbiased.
I'm biased. Honestly, I think, to be fair, he could go to, I think he's going to any team that made it to the second round in the playoffs. I think any of those teams, he would go there.
So you think he's going to go to Toronto? There's no chance.
We didn't make the second round.
Yes, y'all did.
No, we didn't.
Toronto got
We
exited in the second
we
round.
played Cleveland in the first round.
Michael, no, you did not.
How are you gonna tell me, bro? We
There's no way.
played Cleveland in the first round. We were the 4 or 5.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you saying he can go to...
Cleveland, New York, Detroit,
He could go to
Philly,
Detroit.
Well, Detroit got worse.
OKC,
Denver.
Minnesota.
Detroit got worse.
I was the
so
first
I doubt
round.
it.
No.
I doubt Detroit. They got worse. Who did they play?
Okay, well, Chase, you limited to like 18.
Chase, just say your take, gang.
Um,
Just say one team.
I think he's gonna go to the T-Wolves because.
I'm sorry.
What are you laughing?
I haven't heard
Why?
about
I
the
think
T-Wolves
it's
out loud.
I think he could go there. I
It's
mean,
definitely possible.
he's not like he's obviously adapted to the cold. He doesn't care about the cold because he literally started at Cleveland and then he went back to Cleveland. So he really doesn't care. And also,
But he's a lot older now.
that's true. Which is why I think he wants to play with a lot of energy. The energy that LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards have. They play with a lot of energy.
I think LeBron.
They're electric.
I think this has been.
Sorry.
Electric is crazy.
Okay, let's work.
Oh my God. LeBron is going to Golden State, and I truly believe that he's somebody who wants to win a championship. I don't know if that gives him the best possible outcome. I think the best possible outcome is San Antonio or Philadelphia to be, but I think he's comfortable, and I think that LeBron has always been where he's comfortable. He doesn't like to go. He doesn't like to take big swings. I think LA was his biggest swing, but he wanted to live in Los Angeles. He wanted to raise his children in Los Angeles and give them a better opportunity for NIL and just being seen, because it's really hard to be seen in Cleveland, if I'm being honest. But
Not for LeBron.
It's LeBron's kid.
He didn't have a problem with that.
Would you rather, as an athlete, would you rather grow up in California or Ohio?
But it's LeBron. It's LeBron's kid.
When that has ever stopped any great player?
It's
not
LeBron's
the point.
kid, so he can go.
You said recognition. He's getting recognized if he's in Alaska.
I get the premise, but the best
Obviously, LA is different.
athletes come from the states, California, Florida, Texas,
Basketball is different, I feel like.
New York.
Basketball is different.
Okay, that's fair. However, basketball is something that is in his blood, but it does not necessarily come natural to his sons, his talent level wise. So he's trying to put them in the best situation, in the best private schools with some of the best coaches. And he knew,
that's understandable. There's more resources.
he knew that he wanted to go to LA. Also for his own brand. He also did so he can be in more. He can be in more movies. He can do all this extra stuff. He can. It's Los Angeles.
It is right by Hollywood.
He had
a
it.
house party too in Space Jam, New Legacy.
That was all after he moved to LA. Whether you like the movies or not, he made bread off of them.
He could have been in those movies if he lived in California. I mean, Cleveland.
Okay, I understand that, but he specifically wanted to move to Los Angeles. And LeBron does stuff very strategic. He doesn't just go.
I think
everything is strategy.
It all comes down to if he wants to win.
Man.
If he wants to win, he's not going to Golden State. I don't think that's a winning team.
It's not.
I said that, but I don't think that that cannot be the only factor. Him being a family man and being closer to his sons also is a factor. Because if he goes back to Miami, that's on the other side of the country, and his son is in Arizona, and his daughter is in California, and his other son, even though he plays in the league, is also in California.
His other son's in Ohio now, right?
No.
Didn't his son go to what school is Bryce at?
As far as we know, we haven't
Ohio
heard.
State?
As far as we know, he has not transferred anywhere.
Oh, he's in Arizona.
He's still in Arizona. That's what I'm
just
saying.
said.
I was not paying.
I was talking about Bronny. Bronny's in LA. Bryce is in Arizona, and Zuri is in California.
I think Bron is gonna he's a cinematic person, so that's why I see either Cleveland or Miami is gonna be a big thing. He's made this a big thing. No other player is announcing they're not returning, then announcing when they're making a decision. So
I think that's weird.
Announcing a whiteboard is
that's so
We
weird.
know.
It's gonna be Miami or Cleveland. I feel like
It's going to be.
he's trying to make his career whole story.
Miami Part 2. He already had Cleveland Part 2.
It is the best story.
Miami Part 2. If he wants to win, he's.
But
gonna
I
go
don't think he.
to Miami.
Part of the problem, he does not like Pat Riley. Him and Pat Riley butt heads.
Yeah, why are they gonna
So
be pissed?
unless because they're an option, But I think that he has to talk to Pat Riley.
He's not there for
Pat Riley has to be willing to have a conversation and get off whatever grudge that they had, because they were butting heads really bad. And I think that whatever team gets him, they're going to get he's going to score over 20 points, get his little 8 to 10 rebounds, a couple assists. You're still a very quality player, and you're going to get, a good version of LeBron. We all know he's way past his prime, but he's still serviceable. He can help win a playoff series, and he could be the second or third best player on a contending team potentially, depending who's around him. Yeah. The biggest caveat is that his teammates has to stay healthy,
and they have to buy into it too.
And they has to buy into LeBron circus, because
Another thing I want
because
to
it's going to be about LeBron.
He has to go somewhere where he has free reign to like move the team around a little bit if he needs to make it fit. And I feel like that's important because in Cleveland, I feel like he would have that ability. Miami, maybe not. But Golden State, he probably would. But a place like New York, like he's not gonna have the ability. Or San Antonio, he's not gonna have the ability. Like he gotta go get shipped out. Bring this player. They're not gonna do that.
Well, I think part of the problem is like, bro, I'm getting 2 years of LeBron James.
2?
It's like one every. He said this might not be his last year.
I think that
The reports are he's not signing 1-year deals. He's probably going to sign a 1-and-1.
he got to go somewhere where he has flexibility to move the roster around. Miami will work because they still have a lot of free agents.
But to me, that's outrageous. You come in,
Well,
you
that's
got
what
instant
LeBron
pull.
does every time he goes to a new team.
Bro,
he changes.
But
changes
how old he is absolutely matters. I'm not mortgaging my team on LeBron being my GM
Some teams
for
would do
2
that.
years.
Not contenders, bro.
The Warriors would do it.
They're not contenders.
But the Warriors.
I think that he. Honestly,
but who are you gonna move around on that roster? There's nobody.
Jimmy Butler is the only thing they can really move.
He's
around.
coming so late in the free agent season that everybody else is like already signed. He's the last piece of this giant puzzle. Everybody else is just like minimum deal players waiting on LeBron
James Harden.
to see how
Is that enough?
James Harden is going to resign for.
He can move things around in Cleveland.
I don't know. I don't know what you mean by move things around.
Like in Cleveland, what I mean is like when he get there and be like, all right, this is what I need. I need this person to come in. I don't know how I feel about this guy over here. Because when you think about when he went to Miami, I mean, they had all these people come in with him. When he went to LA, he was like, all right, he had a year with the people they had, and he moved everybody out.
Right.
So, and then, well, yeah, that's just that. So I feel like it really does matter, like, what team he goes to and what they allow him to do. Because he's always been the type of guy to want autonomy. I feel like if he goes to a team with no autonomy, then it's like, he's not going to love it.
I completely agree.
And he lost the autonomy in LA.
I did not know this.
I completely agree, and I think Cleveland is the way to go
You
because
just said Minnesota.
You did say Minnesota.
I think Cleveland and Minnesota are top 2 picks for LeBron.
So you're saying I think moving chess pieces around is outrageous. I don't think
That's who he is.
Well,
I
mean,
don't care that's who he is. He should not have that type of pull. If you want to work, but I'm just saying, why he's not the best player on a contending team right now. Any of the teams we just named, he's not going to be the best player.
Yeah, all the teams he wants to go to, he wouldn't be the best player.
So why should he dictate who gets to play with him when the team is not going to revolve around
You wouldn't
him?
let
Because
James
LeBron.
Harden dictate anything?
James Harden's not the best player on the team.
Donovan Mitchell was the best player on their team. What are
It
you
doesn't
talking
matter.
about?
It does matter.
It does matter.
James Harden go to jail, bro.
What'd you say?
James Harden go to jail. What are you talking about?
Is this James Harden slander?
I don't
We
know.
don't slander
But
James Harden.
LeBron, that's how
Yes.
LeBron operates.
Yes,
I feel like he
will.
wants to go somewhere where there is like ability to do what he wants. LeBron's never been the type of person to sign on a team and buy into their system. He signs to a team
Yes, he
and
is.
has
He was
influence.
the-
At this point, he's not the system no more.
But you think at this point in his career, he's gonna be like, all right, I'll buy into things now. Like, no,
He's-
Yes,
He
he's
literally said that.
clearly want to do that because otherwise he would just stay.
he wouldn't stay because they have a system they're trying to go with, and he doesn't fit that, so he's leaving.
There's a reason he doesn't fit that because he's 40 plus years
Or
old.
because they not going well. He probably didn't want AD traded.
It
If you
doesn't
thought about
matter.
that, you probably didn't want him
You
traded.
got a top 10 player in the league.
And they try to play with him, and they see how they're making moves. He probably didn't want that.
I don't
So
blame the
that's when he
Lakers.
leaves.
If I'm the Lakers, I'm making that trade 10 out of 10 times.
No, of course.
And
I
LeBron will be okay.
I just think I'm not saying LeBron should do that or the NBA should just bow down to LeBron, but I feel like that's just who he is and that's who he's gonna be. I feel like
I agree. There's some players who always,
Miami and Cleveland, I feel like he has autonomy, and Golden State, I feel like he has the most autonomy.
there he didn't have autonomy. He didn't have autonomy the first time in Miami.
Well,
Pat Riley runs Miami.
The autonomy of Miami is different. The autonomy of Miami is like he's calling people, let's go to Miami. And Miami, the reason I said this is because they have players they need spots filled, so they might be like LeBron,
They don't
who
get
do you
it.
want? Giannis, who do you want? Who do you think we should go after? Like they
Giannis
ask
is
them.
for sure going to be like, bring my brother in here, and LeBron's going to be like, bring my son in here.
No, I don't think they're gonna do that.
I mean,
That
you
won't be-
autonomy.
I don't think Bron
He wants
will
to
do
play for his. He wants
He already
to play
played
with
with his son. Yeah, he can play against his son. So
I
he's
mean,
never
I
done that.
guess-
Does he really
guess
want to
if
do
he-
that?
I
Probably
guess
does.
I'd much rather play with my son than against.
He
my
already
son.
played with his son. This is what's new.
I guess if he plays 2 years, then he could play with his other son. He could play with. He could have played with.
Bryce might not. I don't know.
He might not get to the
But
NBA.
we don't know.
He has to make a leap.
I can make a great assumption.
We don't know. He could get a lot better.
He not
He redshirted.
Redshirted.
Usually red shirts don't get drafted in their second year.
Also announcing.
But he's also not as good as Bronny. Bronny was an All-American in high school, and he showed great flashes at USC. So Bronny is definitely an NBA.
Great flashes?
Yes.
Of what?
His athleticism and
That's
his defensive ability.
I'll give athleticism.
If he was a regular prospect, he was an All-American. He could have came out of high school if it was 20 years ago. He was an All-American.
No, he's not coming out of high school. I ain't gonna lie. He wasn't top 20 in the class.
Bronny James coming out of high school?
Top 20. He was a.
There was 20 players in the class.
He was a McDonald's All-American on the best team in the country.
If
There was
anything,
20
DJ
people
Wagner
ranked
was
above
coming
him.
out of high school, not Bronny James.
You understand how many people used to come out of high school 20, 30 years ago?
I ain't gonna lie, Bronny was not getting drafted out of high school.
Gang.
No,
That has to be
no
an
way.
egregiously hot
So
take.
especially with
That's
the
not an
overseas,
egregiously
especially
hot
with
take.
overseas players and all that, he's not coming out.
There's so many players that y'all don't know of who came out of high school and didn't get drafted and had to play in the NBA as an undrafted free agent. There's
I
so
don't think
many.
without
Name
if
him.
you remove
Name
the
him.
LeBron
Name
James
him.
part of his name, I don't think he's getting drafted out of high school at all. I
He
don't think
was
he's
a
getting drafted out of
McDonald's All-American.
That's not enough to get to the NBA. That's not enough. That is
Not
not
all.
enough.
Not
That
all
is
of-
a great step.
We've
Not
seen
all
in
of
history-
the McDonald's
in history-
All-Americans go to the league.
In history, if you're a McDonald's All-American, you have a better chance to make it to the NBA than anybody
Sure,
else.
but
Yeah,
in
but
recent
it's
memory,
not
So,
guaranteed.
in
so
recent memory, high school state.
if he didn't almost die, he would have had an even better freshman year, and he would have been drafted probably even higher if he literally almost died on the basketball court.
If he wasn't LeBron James' son, he wouldn't have got drafted.
Okay, bro.
Am I wrong? He didn't show he should have.
I mean, that is true.
There's players at Kentucky that were playing
I
way
do
better
agree.
than that didn't get drafted.
I mean, to
You
be
don't
fair, I
understand.
do
I'm pretty sure
agree.
I think Antonio Reeves got drafted. DJ Wagner showed that he was better than him.
Okay, Bronny is clearly better than DJ Wagner.
Not in college, he didn't show that.
Okay, his flashes.
I wouldn't even say that's flashes at USC.
No, I'm telling you how athletic he is, and y'all making me defend.
It's just
Y'all
his
making me defend Bronny.
just his athleticism.
Okay, but he's a world class athlete. He's a world class athlete.
Almost the whole NBA is world class athletes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Almost all of them are.
No. But so out of all the world class athletes, he's even a higher above. With his
but
vertical and his
Wagner,
speed.
I feel like DJ Wagner showed in high school. And in
DJ
college
Wagner is
he's
not
better.
even starting on his team. He's not even starting on his team.
He started when he was at Kentucky.
He's a vet in college. That's what
That
DJ
was-
Wagner is right now. He's a vet
When
in college.
DJ Wagner was coming out of high school, he was number one in the class, and then when he got to Kentucky, he was starting. He was showing.
So
he
his
was better.
expectations was here. Bronny's expectations was you're just LeBron's son, and Bronny has literally played in the NBA games.
Because
He's a road. Even okay, listen. Just because he's LeBron's son, that has proven that does not mean anything. Marcus Jordan went to college.
this has nothing to do with
Kareem's son played in the G League.
LeBron has more pull than they do in terms of that.
Then Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
When
He
it
has
comes
more.
to- when it comes
You
to-
don't think he has the
What
same
did his
pull?
sons do?
His
What
son,
did they
his
do?
son also had other outside stuff.
So
His
at one
sons
point,
were bums.
so
They
at
didn't
one
do
point,
anything.
we're
talking
gonna
about?
start to put the onus like Bronny might be an NBA player. When? Never.
Well, I mean, now he's probably an NBA level player. But let me ask you this: your favorite team is the Pacers. Are you signing Bronny?
Does it hurt?
Would you?
Yes. Does it hurt?
Bro, I think.
What does it
do?
My
What
team,
does it do?
You wouldn't play on any of my teams.
He's literally.
And I like I like Bronny, but like
Y'all
he's
did,
not playing
bro.
with
There's so many teams that don't even use their second round picks. He was a late second round pick. There's so many teams that draft these Europeans in hopes that they might come, and they never do.
I'm not saying it's a problem that they took him.
There was a player that was just traded from the 2006 draft that never came over, just because we own the rights to them. There's so many players.
I don't think that it was a mistake to draft Bronny. I'm just saying, like, he's cool. I don't think he's gonna be in the league very long.
So what undrafted free agent would you have taken to take Bronny's spot?
I forgot.
And the year that he
There
got
was definitely
drafted.
somebody that was undrafted that was good.
You can't think of
his name. I don't feel like grabbing my phone. I know it was somebody who was good.
And what I'm saying is, you want to please the most important person in your franchise at that time, LeBron.
Right. That's why I did.
And we're going to use a pick that we really don't care about in general. It was a late second-round pick. We're going to take Bronny and keep LeBron happy.
Yeah, that's why they did it. If LeBron wasn't on the Lakers, they're not drafting
Justin
Bronny.
Edwards is better than Bronny.
Justin Edwards, that's who it was. Justin Edwards is better than him.
Sure.
He was He was definitely better than him in college, for sure.
For sure. What school? What short?
Kentucky.
Okay, so he went to Kentucky. Kentucky was trash that year too. By the way,
USC was good.
They were trash. No, Bronny only played 10 games because he almost died.
I know, and then he still got drafted. If anybody else did that, they're not getting drafted.
Me personally,
Kyrie literally played 5 games.
That's Kyrie.
Personally,
he's not the only one.
Anybody else that has heart
issues. It's not anybody else.
Has heart issues and played 10 games is not getting drafted.
Eddie Curry came out of high school and had heart issues.
It's Eddie Curry though. Eddie Curry was better than Bronny.
No, now you change.
Eddie Curry is way better than Bronny.
Eddie Curry was not the number one person in his class either.
Bronny wasn't even one of the best players in his class.
Eddie Curry was. He was McDonald's All-American.
Also, it was a different time period too.
Now we're talking about different time period.
McDonald's
All-American. The McDonald's All-Americans are the best 24 players in the country.
That's not true anymore.
That is true. It's always been like that.
True anymore.
Being a McDonald's All-American has always been the standard of the best high school players in the country. Period.
High school, just high school. The players that come.
Obviously not the European dudes because they don't.
But those end up being some of the best players in the league. So being a recent memory.
So listen.
What are you talking about? It says McDonald's All-American.
Okay, but that doesn't mean that you're one of the best players coming into your draft or your class.
Listen.
Okay, that doesn't matter.
And we're talking about
how many McDonald's All-Americans went to college and didn't do anything?
Plenty.
I think we're starting to see high school success does not matter as much.
I think
it still matters.
It does matter as much as it used to.
Obviously, it doesn't matter as much, but it still
matters. Out of
matters.
high school, and on top of that, you have to perform in college. NIL has messed up a lot of that too.
There's plenty of people who did not perform in college and still got drafted high. We all know that. Buzelis was supposed to be the number one player. He went to the Ignite, which was pretty. No, he was not.
Yes, he was.
He was the number one. He was supposed
to
be number one for years.
When you go to Ignite high school, you're with NBA pros, you're gonna get drafted.
He was supposed to be the number one pick.
He wasn't number one though. It was still.
Look at the mock draft. Look at the mock draft.
DJ Wagner. It was still DJ Wagner. He was still number one. Number one ended up being 2 French people.
And he's trash. DJ Wagner is trash, and he's not going to get drafted.
He still has a chance to go to the NBA.
And I'm not trying to disrespect him.
If Caleb Love can get to the league, so can
Yes, if Caleb Love gets to the league.
Caleb Love is way better than what?
He has time though.
Caleb Love was a first team All-American. He went to the national championship game and hooped in the national championship game.
In college, DJ Wagner's too.
Because he got a COVID year and he also he went to the national championship
I'm
game.
just saying, DJ Wagner
he was carrying Arizona, one of the best teams.
DJ Wagner has time.
He don't have time. Ain't no more 5 years no more. There's no more 5 years no more. He got rid of that.
He still has time. He played 2 years of college.
Dog, he's 3. He's 3. He's on year 4. He don't have time. He ain't got time no more. It's over with.
He's definitely still.
Yes, obviously he still can be good. He's going to be 22. He's going to be 22, 23.
He's definitely still going to get a chance to go to the NBA.
He's going to get a chance, but is he going to be a rotation player? Is he going to be a guy off the bat? No, he's going to be a 2-way player, G League type of guy. If the best player in the country, if Braden Smith, the best player in the country,
I think
went in the second round.
I believe he had more NBA tools than Rob Dillingham, but
Rob Dillingham showed crazy flashes of scoring ability.
That's it.
Okay, but what you mean? That's it. That's the league. If you can create a shot, that's the league.
DJ Wagner showed he was a better defender and playmaker than him too.
And why didn't he go out?
I honestly don't. I don't think he declared. I don't know.
He did. He declared, then he undeclared.
Oh, well, he undeclared.
He declared without an agent, meaning he just wanted to test the waters, and they said go back. What I'm saying is, it can't all be on LeBron and Bronny has been successful, because Bronny has put in the work all these years.
Yes.
Now everybody can't be lying. If he's a McDonald's All-American, it's so many levels to get nominated.
I'm strictly talking about what he did at USC. His year at USC does not translate to getting drafted. Because if that's anybody else's son,
But you
not getting drafted.
But you cannot just look. You have to look at the whole body of work when you're drafting somebody.
That young,
that young.
It's the Lakers that drafted
So
him.
why did Darren Peterson get drafted so high? Because of his flashes that he's
No,
shown.
it's because he was a top 3 player in the country.
From what, Isaiah?
In
From
college.
Where? From where, Isaiah?
Are we comparing Darren Peterson and Bronny James?
When it comes to how many games they played, Darren Peterson played 10 games.
Darren Peterson didn't show flashes. He was the best player on the court in most of the
Bronny
games.
played 5.
And Bronny didn't show he was the best player.
Bronny almost died. Like, do you understand? Like, he almost died. You understand?
I
Like,
know.
Bro,
Exactly. So he shouldn't have.
bro almost died and still played basketball? And we worried about how good he is?
NBA scouts aren't saying you almost died, so we're going to draft you. If that's anybody else, they're not drafting him.
That is true.
I guarantee LeBron had a meeting with the GM. They were like, I don't know, Bronny just.
I'm not saying that. Listen.
Trey.
I'm not saying. Obviously, he got drafted because the Lakers made the right business decision.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
But it's not like the Lakers were not the only team that had interest. Cleveland literally said that they were interested in him.
LeBron.
And he had work, and that's fine. It doesn't matter who it's for. But the point is, he's still in the league, not because of LeBron, but because how good he is.
He got sent to the G League, did he not?
There's plenty of players that got sent to the G League that's good.
He has to be competent to get to be where he is.
He has to put in the work, and he can.
Yeah.
Bro, he is a competent NBA. He's an NBA player. Is he a star? No. Is he a starter? Probably not. He's a role player. Bro,
What?
you're messing up. Bro, if you're gonna be scared of a spider, go sit somewhere else.
He is maybe. I think this season he'll probably be an end of rotation type of guy.
And that's fine. I'm not saying that he has to be a starter. I'm not saying he's that good.
I didn't say he had to be a starter either. I'm just saying his path to NBA is because of LeBron James Jr. That was mainly what it was. He obviously had to be McDonald's All-American. He had to go to a D1 school.
Right.
He had to go to a D1 school, but any other player
Also got offered by USC and
Yeah,
many
that's cool.
other colleges.
But any other player that plays 5 games that was a cardiac arrest, any other player
Yes.
that plays 5 games against cardiac arrest is not getting looked at to get drafted.
Sharif O'Neal.
Unless they're like a
O'Neal?
freak of nature out of high school.
And Bron, you don't think Bronny was a freak of nature with his vertical and
We
his
can't
speed?
curse on here, can we?
With
No,
his
he
vertical and his
wasn't.
speed.
No, you can't.
He wasn't a freak of nature.
You don't think he's a
By freak of nature, I mean Zion.
okay?
Or like,
Zion
we
one.
have to take
So you're saying one of one type of
Yeah,
athletes.
we have to take him.
No,
We have to
nobody
take
had
shots.
nobody had to take Bronny. But how many second round picks are drafted and like out the league the next year? It happens every single year. The Pacers draft new players in the second round every year, and the next year they don't keep
I'm
them.
gonna be real with you.
The Lakers do the same thing. They draft players, and the next year they don't.
Based
keep
on
them.
what I've seen from Bronny, his G League, when he's in the G League, he was playing really well. He was playing really well in the G League.
He was hooping against players that's
Exactly.
supposed to be better than him.
Now, when he went to the NBA, he was not playing good at all.
It happens to a lot of players, though.
But if that's anybody else's son, they're out.
Oh,
They're
my.
done. He got another contract.
And so
That's my son, they're
anybody else's son.
done. Yes. Literally, yes.
So if the Lakers said, "You know what? We're not going to keep LeBron, and we know we're not going to keep LeBron. We're gonna sign Bronny again."
You said it earlier. They're signing Bronny just so they can trade that guy.
I said they're so they can guarantee the contract, which makes the contract more tradable. I do understand that.
I don't think
and that's fine.
I don't think Bronny's in there playing.
But sometimes when you work hard, your nepotism, it just works
I
out.
understand that.
It just works out.
No, he definitely.
Alex
he's
after the
good.
Kupo be in the league was in and out of the league all the time. The Nasas after the Kupo
I
be
think
in
Bronny's
and out
good
the
enough-
league.
I think Bronny's good enough to be in the NBA. I think he is.
Okay,
But I'm
that's
just
all
saying,
I'm saying.
Saying at first he wasn't.
And
I
that's
didn't say
fair.
that
Yeah.
he wasn't good enough to be in the NBA.
He wasn't.
I did not say that. No, at first when he first got there, no, he wasn't.
And that's fair. But we also don't know what type of cosplayer he would have been if he didn't literally almost die.
I'm just saying NBA teams don't draft like that. As a GM, if I see that and you're
You're not an NBA GM, so you don't
Trey,
know what they're thinking.
Trey, okay,
Yeah.
then let me ask you this, Trey. As a coach, if you see a player that has
Please don't ask us stupid
that has heart problems
Who
and
had
could
and got
poten-
cleared.
and could
But
potentially
got
die.
cleared.
He got medically
He got medically cleared to play basketball.
If he didn't get medically cleared,
If he
LeBron
didn't
wouldn't
get,
have had to
if he
make
didn't,
the
if he did not get medically cleared, I would have not drafted him. Of course not. However, if it's a second round pick,
same.
and there's a possibility that this guy, who's a former All American, can be a little good, I'm going to take a chance. The second round is all about taking chances
He's better
to
than
see
Taylor
if this,
Schifino.
to see it right. And he was a first round pick.
That was Chase's rookie of the year.
That was your rookie of the year.
Who?
Jalen Hood-Schifino.
You did say that.
You just be talking.
Yeah, that was probably the worst take I've ever heard. You call him a rookie of the year.
He's not. He's literally not even in the league anymore. Not even in the league.
Shout out Jalen Hood-Schifino though, but
there's plenty of
his chain was tough.
There's plenty of players who are so good in college, they get to the league and it's just their game don't fit.
Or they don't work hard enough.
Or they don't work, or they just never get an opportunity because of their height, because of whatever. Tyler Ulis was one of the best college players. Came in at 5'10", it didn't work. It just
Josh Jackson.
Josh Jackson's a bust.
Marvin Bagley.
Marvin Bagley's still in the league. He's actually kind of a good rotation player though.
But to be drafted number 2.
To be drafted number 2.
And averaging 20 and 10 in college. And then drafted number 2 over Luka and Trae Young.
I mean, Yuki was okay.
He's in the G League now though.
Are you talking about Yuki Kawamura?
And he's also in the.
Bro, Yuki Kawamura's a good basketball player, but there's only so much he can do.
I don't think the G League is not like the best. It's not the second best league in the world.
I know it's not.
It's just a pipeline. That's why
it's just a pipeline.
I know.
And people be.
But he's also in the summer league too, isn't he? No?
The summer league is probably not even a top 20 league in the world.
The summer league might be super overrated. Speaking of summer league,
yeah.
The summer league has popped off.
Cameron.
And
no, Caleb Wilson.
No, Cameron.
Caleb Wilson.
No, Cameron.
Is proving. Well, first of all, I want to say this before I say anything. The top 4. There's going to be a top 4 in the draft for ages to come for sure. There's all these top 4 can easily, how it's looking, can easily be great players. However, I will say this. I believe my Chicago Bulls are going to, when it's all said and done, have the best player in this draft.
We have only seen one game of Caleb Wilson.
No, but this is why I say that. When I watch Summer League, I don't box score watch. I see what they were drafted, what they're projected to do, and then what they do once they're out there. Caleb Wilson going into it, his biggest knock was his three-point shooting ability. Everybody compared him to Kevin Garnett and all that. And then he got out there and he was shooting contested threes, and what he was able to do, what he was shooting, what he was pulling shows me that he's doing that. He made 7 threes his whole year at North Carolina and made 7 threes in the Summer League game. That shows me he can shoot. So if he can shoot, and he's already proven to be a great finisher, he's an elite athlete, he's going to be a great to elite defender, then he should be at least be good at the very least.
How many threes did we watch Lonzo Ball crack in the Summer League?
I don't know, but that's not the same thing.
Why not?
Because people like Lonzo's jump shot was iffy, but Lonzo hit more than 7 threes in his year in college.
So
he actually he did grow to a good 3-point shooter.
He did.
5 years later, yeah.
But as a GM,
he was 19.
But as a GM or a coach, you should feel great that we drafted him. His shooting is his weakness, and then his first game, he hit 7. That's the same amount he's hit all year.
That would make that's something that.
And they're not catch and shoot. He was getting these off the dribble, off the dribble,
playing like he was
in
KD.
the clutch. He was literally looking like KD and Kevin Garnett
and they lost
together. They did lose. They did.
And
it's also his mentality, his attitude. Like in the post game, he's like, bro, I don't care about that. We just lost in the summer league. And he's been talking crazy all this whole process. Like, I want to be the best. I want to be better than Jordan. I'm proving the best player in this class.
Listen, I hope that he definitely plays with attitude and a chip on his shoulder. And
I just want him to stay healthy.
And that's something that I like. I like players that care. And work. He worked really hard. Shooting was something that he struggled with, and he proved that he is capable. Now we want to see the consistency.
Yeah, that's all it is. I just want to see it.
The Summer League are obviously just glorified. They're just glorified runs.
Yeah.
I think people take too much stock in Summer League because the NBA has made it such a big deal. With it being in Vegas and having trophies and all Summer League
MVPs,
and stuff like that.
awesome, yeah.
MVPs. I've seen players just go absolutely nuts in Summer League and end up being like the 8th man on the roster and barely playing.
Yeah.
Or I've seen number 1 overall picks or top 5 picks play a couple games.
Wemby's first game was bad.
Be trash, and then as soon as the league starts, it gets real. Because you also aren't playing with those guys like AJ, Caleb, like all these Darren, all those guys are not going to play with those guys in the starting lineup.
Yeah, no.
They're just not.
I love that these guys are going at each other.
The spacing is going to be different. The reps are different. The coaching is different. The intensity is just different. Obviously, the stakes are higher. But it's nice to see the skill set. And to Mikey's point, just seeing what the athlete can do on a skill set is important, because if it's like you're touted to be this guy who's a top 4 pick, we want to see flashes of, okay, this is why we drafted you.
Yeah, and that's you look for the flashes. You don't look for what they're doing. But I'm not saying he's gonna come in and be one of the best scorers in the league based off what I saw. I'm just saying my biggest thing is I thought he made sub 30% shooter was a concern. I'm confident he can at least be above 30% from three his first year. I'm confident.
What were you saying, Chase?
Where do you think Caleb will rank all time when it's all said and done?
Like in the NBA, just all time?
Yeah.
I mean, I think his ceiling.
What do you think his ceiling is?
I think I was saying his ceiling was just Kevin Garnett because of how he plays and all that, and I felt like that was his ceiling. But I think his ceiling is probably higher than Kevin Garnett because he.
So where do you have Kevin Garnett at then?
Kevin Garnett is a top 15 player of all time.
So you have Caleb Wilson. I mean,
His name is Caleb Wilson.
Yeah.
He has him top 14.
So you're saying his ceiling is like Hakeem Olajuwon, like talent wise?
His ceiling is top 15.
Kevin Durant?
Or his ceiling is, I think, maybe borderline top 10 all time. But
Giannis?
all four of these.
Who's here?
Yeah, Giannis is top 15, is above.
Where is Giannis in your top?
Giannis is probably just, he's top 15.
So he's
but
he's over KG. He's probably like
Giannis. So he's
13, 12.
So his ceiling is
I think
top 15 Giannis.
I think he
said
can be
top
an
10.
MVP. It's hard to say a rookie what their ceiling was.
He said top 10 off a summer league game.
So what angle?
No, it's not. I already said his ceiling was Kevin Garnett.
Falling in love.
I said his ceiling was Kevin Garnett already.
Right, so that means he cannot be better than Kevin Garnett ever.
I think it could be, when it's said and done, it's going to be like, okay, who's better between Caleb Wilson and Kevin Garnett? I think he can be MVP.
Wow.
I think he can be an MVP level player. I think he can be a DPOY.
Off one summer league?
That is.
Wemby being in the league and Sky Barnes being in the league makes it scary to win a DPOY.
So why was he drafted fourth?
He was drafted fourth because, one, injury concerns. The shooting thing is another thing. That was another thing. People say, the top three guys, I feel like their game was just more polished. Like what they were doing. AJ, you watch him play like, oh yeah, he's the best player in the class. Darren Peterson, you can make that argument. Same thing with Cam.
So what's their ceiling?
Yeah.
AJ's ceiling, honestly, based on what I've seen, his ceiling is literally as high as he wants it to be. As high as AJ wants his ceiling to be. Darren Peterson, I would say.
I think he's gonna be a bust.
I don't think Darren Peterson's gonna be a bust.
I think he will.
I think Darren Peterson. The only thing is it's harder for a guard to end up being in that top 10, top 15 because you gotta do something.
I think that Darren Peterson's game remind me of D Wade if he start learning how to shoot.
I think Darren Peterson's ceiling is probably top 25, top 20, top 25. I'll say.
So this is going to be the best class ever.
I think
this is what we're going to.
I think in 20 years from now, people will say this is one of the best draft classes of all time. Because outside the top four, you got people like Darius Acup looks good. And
no, he doesn't look good.
He has to shoot low shots.
Awful,
Michael.
He has to shoot low shots.
His percentage was awful, and that's
fine.
why. But that's why I don't want to hold too much stock in the game because, like, first of all, they probably didn't have no time to practice. They just out there hooping.
Derrick Rose had a bad summer league.
That's why we got to stay. We got Kate.
You look for the flashes. Summer league is for the flashes. It's for the flashes. That's it.
You're right. So we can't hold too much stock on.
I'm just saying, if somebody hits 7 threes all year and they hit 7 threes mainly off the dribble, contested, and in the clutch.
I've seen Draymond hit 7.
But in his first ever quote unquote NBA game, that's what he does.
Summer league.
It's not the NBA.
Didn't Julian Champagny have was killing the summer league, or was that the others?
I look for skills.
One of the Champagny's was killing the.
You look for
the
skills
summer
in the summer
league.
league. You look for skills. Like Wemby. Wemby didn't have a great game, but like you looked at his skills. Like, okay, the shot blocking, his ability to move on the court.
Kyle Kuzma was moving like he was gonna be an all-star.
And when we got to the NBA, he was good. He was good when we got to the NBA.
He was good at first.
He just had an Ezekiel Elliott type of career. He started off his first
are we getting Ezekiel Elliott slander?
I mean, because he started up here and then over time it was
Ezekiel Elliott
he was a dog.
You know, I mean the trajectory. Like you started off like
he started off really.
They were making graphics of saying Kobe, LeBron, Kuzma like passing the torch. They were making there's a graphic about that somewhere if you find it on major channels like Bleacher Report, ESPN.
Kyle Kuzma when he was actually getting the ball in a good team, he actually was a good role player. Yeah. I think that when he
was a good role player.
When he wanted a bag after he got the chip. He got his bag.
Washington.
He got his bag, but it showed that he can't lead a team. When you don't have.
I think he led a team too early in his career.
No, he just wasn't good enough.
He wanted money. He wanted money.
I don't think Kyle Kuzma would ever been good enough to lead a team. There's some players that when they're
not a
really
playoff
good,
team.
There's some players when they get to the league, they're really good, but then they don't get much higher than that. I think Colin Knupple's going to be one of those.
No, I think
he's going to
be one of those.
Stop. That's not the same case. That's not the same thing.
You just laid it out.
No, Colin Knuple got to the league, averaging 20. He's one of the best rookies. I don't think his ceiling is much higher than where he is right now.
Sounds like LaMelo.
LaMelo ain't got to the league.
I don't think LaMelo has another gear to go. I think.
Oh, I didn't say
who we get is what
I don't
he
think
is.
Yeah, it's just winning at this point.
I think he might have less turnovers in his when he finally reaches
his
apex.
game might be more polished and slow.
His apex is going to be like a tall Steve Nash. I think that's what I see LaMelo as.
Yeah, I don't think. I'm just saying for players that like get to the league, like
Steve Nash.
I think Cedric Howard is another type player like that where I don't think the sky's the limit because of his rookie year. Eric Pascal is that same way.
You're comparing Cedric Howard to Eric Pascal. That's kind of wild.
I don't think that's crazy.
Cedric Howard is
Jalen Wells. He's the same boat.
But Cedric Howard,
I don't think his ceiling is much higher than what he is.
As Cedric Howard becomes a 40% shooter and an all defensive player, that's perfect for him. That's just and he's athletic.
But all I'm saying is, I don't think some people look at people's rookie years and what they do in their rookie year and think automatically, oh, that means they're gonna jump. They're gonna jump at least 8 points.
Well, that's what we expect.
I don't expect that though.
Because if you're good your rookie year, we expect you to get better.
There were people saying Kendrick Nunn was finna be.
Because at the time it wasn't wow when he was hooping. That's not wild to say.
Some players just don't. There's a certain it factor. Some players you don't think just have it to get to that next level of superstardom and stardom and all that.
I think his team.
I don't think Khan has that
fit and what's going on around them. I think Khan definitely has it. I think
to be a superstar, no.
I think he does. He has a.
You don't have to feel guilty from your draft prediction.
No. This is me.
You think that? What do you think his ceiling is in terms of top what in the NBA?
I think he can be an all-star level talent and a great player and a good role player.
I think he could make an all-star or two at best. I don't see him being.
And that's not wild. That's not wild.
I see him like
that's a great career.
I think he'll be like a Gordon Hayward at best.
That's that crazy? That's a great career, though. Somebody that averaged 20 and made a couple All-Stars.
Yeah, but some people are looking at this and think like, oh yeah, he's gonna be like the next Curry.
Nobody. I've never heard that. I've never heard that.
The talks online are crazy.
Stop.
Some people overhype rookie years. Tyreek Evans.
He was hooping.
He was hooping. That was more reasonable.
And you know where he was? Bro was in Sacramento.
Yeah, that's I ain't gonna lie. Sacramento's gotta have a curse. They gotta have a curse. I don't know what.
All the talent they get, they go somewhere else and end up being more successful.
Or they get talent when it's too late.
Or they get
it's far too late.
They thought they was gonna have the unction and it was gonna work.
They got rid of De'Aaron Fox and Tyrese and their coach, and all of them went to the finals like almost immediately after they left.
Does Russell Westbrook deserve another shot somewhere?
Of course, he had a good year. All things considered, he had a good year.
Who should Russell Westbrook sign with?
Now that's the hard part.
Put him back.
His role is
he
not.
He said he want to go to Miami if LeBron.
I don't think Miami is good for him because of spacing and fit and all that. I think Minnesota wouldn't be bad.
If Russ goes to Miami, then they can get a bench player.
They can get a.
He is the bench player.
If they get a point guard, got to be somebody who can space the floor. They have to.
I mean, I think every team needs space.
They need one anyways.
There's some teams that don't I think he'll be fine if he went to a team like Phoenix.
Well, I mean, he could go to Boston and put Pritchard in the starting.
I think he can go to San Antonio.
San Antonio wouldn't be wild. Would not be wild at all.
You see, they struggled when they didn't have that creation and that playmaking.
But I don't think Russ is the guy.
Russ is not the guy.
Russ gets something going off the bench.
Yeah, off the bench.
Dylan Harper got it going off the bench.
But Dylan Harper's going to eventually start because of how good he is.
But Bosh can get it off the
bench.
bench.
He might get off the team.
They all can play at the same time.
Better than Westbrook.
I know, but he might get off the team. Who knows? I don't think that
you would not get rid of De'Aaron Fox or Russell Westbrook.
De'Aaron Fox is an all-star just because he had a bad.
I'm just saying, who knows?
He had a bad series.
He is
an all-star.
He is an all-star.
He was an all-star this season. So
he was their second best player on a top 2
I don't think Indiana would be bad.
He's been in talks, but also he's probably.
I don't think OKC would be bad.
This would be awful
to go back.
That would be great.
I don't think that would be that bad.
In terms of for him to play,
I don't think going back to play with KD would be bad in Houston.
He's not
playing with KD.
He does not like
They
him.
need point guard play.
They do, but he does not.
No, they don't. Fred VanVleet's coming back.
We don't know what he's going to look like.
He's going to be better than Westbrook.
Who's their backup point guard? That's my point.
No, they don't.
But in recent years, people come back from these major injuries and they've looked fine.
Okay, they look fine. Yeah.
Everybody's look. There's nobody who's like, yeah, he's not the same player no more.
Playing style's not going to change. He's not uber athletic.
Sometimes you don't have to be uber athletic. Like Clay was never the same after that.
He was also
He
old.
was an elite defender.
And then he got hurt
His
twice.
defense got
He got hurt twice.
worse.
He got hurt at home. So
He got hurt in the finals in 2019. What else did he get hurt?
He got hurt
Oh,
at
he
home.
did get hurt at home. I forgot about that. Yeah, two is different.
Yeah, if you get hurt chilling,
I forgot he got hurt. That
bro
season.
got hurt, you fail or whatever, doing something.
Joel Embiid, I mean, he got hurt a lot too.
But Joel's always been hurt for his entire career. That's
His career started by being hurt.
If Joel was even half as healthy as he's supposed to be, he would be. I don't even know what he would be right now.
He would be a
multiple-time
top 5
champion,
player in the league every year.
MVPs.
Multiple MVPs.
I don't know about champion though. I'm gonna be real with you.
I'm telling you, yes.
From what I've seen,
his
problem in the playoffs is not health
seen.
related.
Yes, it
is.
No, it's not. When
Michael,
he was healthy,
yes,
when he was
he was a
healthy,
good
no.
playoff performer.
If Joel,
When was he a good playoff performer?
His
2019.
Okay, since then he's had healthy playoff experience or playoff.
He's
runs.
never been healthy in the playoffs. He's never been healthy.
So he wasn't healthy when he had Ben Simmons. And they
No,
lost
he
to
was
Atlanta.
never healthy.
2019.
In 2021. They
2021.
lost to
He was
Atlanta.
never
He
healthy.
was healthy.
No, he wasn't.
He played.
Michael, just because you okay.
There was another year. The year they had James Harden, he played. He was healthy. They lost
He missed the game. Missed a couple games in that series.
in that game 7.
Remember James Harden had 50 without Joel?
Right, and then what did he do in game 7? They both played.
They lost.
He trolled.
Because who had 50 points?
Jason Tatum.
JT had 50
and what did Joel
points.
Embiid put up?
Not 50.
I guarantee you it was less than 15. That's not good for the dude that averaged 32 in the regular season.
The point is we've seen moments, and the part of his problem of his legacy is he's a moment guy. He's a moment guy. He hasn't had a consistent body of work except for his MVP year. And even in that year, he got hurt. He got hurt. There's plenty of players who just have great regular season work.
But
Steve Nash.
That doesn't last.
Steve Nash was the same thing. Steve Nash had great regular season work. When it comes to the playoff, his game didn't always translate to wins.
That's crazy that his game didn't translate in the playoffs, though.
I mean, his teams, matched up against Kobe.
Game slows down.
And he matched up against Dallas.
7 seconds offense and the game slows down.
Well, with his teammates. Also, Amari got hurt one of those years.
It's harder to run in the playoffs than in the regular season.
Yeah, of course.
So that doesn't surprise me that Mike D'Antoni couldn't figure that out. That does not surprise me.
Well, when their second best player gets hurt, that matters. Yeah. You asking Steve Nash to score 30 and get 12 assists.
Usually teams that have good pace run up and down, they get to the playoffs, and they're young. They have to figure it out.
He did not have us.
What was his field goal percentage?
5 for 18.
It was bad.
It was awful.
From what I remember, Joel
James
Embiid,
had 9, by the way.
From what I remember from Joel Embiid, when he's healthy in the playoffs, he's just not as good.
You haven't seen Joel Embiid healthy. So what are you talking about?
We have seen healthy Joel Embiid in the playoffs.
No, you have not.
So he's never been healthy in a single playoff series.
No, he hasn't. He's playing through injuries. He's never been healthy.
He's had series where he played the playoffs.
I don't think he's
ever been healthy.
Okay, so 100% Joel Embiid
is... A lot of him missing shots is not healthy.
No, but listen, 100% Joel Embiid is like 50% for everybody else. He just can't. He's not. Because like you said, in regular season, you see moments where it's like, oh, he looks healthy. So in the
seasons where in the regular season he's averaging 30, damn near
he's
35.
hurt in those seasons too.
Right. So then how come if he's doing that
breaks down,
why can't he do that in the playoffs?
Because he can't. Because he breaks down. So he plays all these regular season games to get in the playoffs. But then by the time it's just his team.
I just think he's just a playoff follower.
His team is terrible.
No, his teams have not always been terrible.
Okay.
He's had teams where he had chances. When he had Jimmy Butler, like I said, when they played Atlanta, he had a chance.
He had Jimmy Butler. He had Jimmy Butler for half a year, and that was his best. That was his best teammate he's ever had, and he only had him for 6 months. And Darren Morey did not pay him, by the way. His best teammate he's ever had.
He had another chance with James Harden.
And then, he did have a chance with James Harden, and then Boston, who won the championship that year.
What happened this year?
No, they didn't.
Was that not 23? 24?
Boston won. It was 2023. Boston won.
Oh, right.
2023 was Denver.
Right.
Yeah. So what happened? What happened this year? Did Joel get hurt this year in the playoffs?
Joel? Yes.
Joel was hurt all year.
He's never not
all
been
year.
Did he play all the playoff games this year?
No, he's never not been
missed
hurt.
one.
At some point, because I know you give Giannis a lot of like.
I don't. Is Embiid ever in my top 10 ever? No,
you can't.
I don't ever put him in.
You can't rank Joel Embiid. I just don't rank him in any of my lists.
Then. So I've never been like a big Joel Embiid guy because he doesn't play. I can't be.
He's
It's
really
not
the
his
only player
fault.
like that in the NBA too, where you can't rank him.
It's not. I'm not saying it's necessarily his fault, but if you only play 60 games a year,
Nah,
and
that's very
and
generous.
well, you know what I mean. Like he has a lot of accolades, so obviously he does play enough to get accolades.
Sometimes.
But he's the engine that makes the team go. But then at the finish line, he's
The engine
always hobbling because the regular season he has to play. This year he doesn't have to play. He doesn't have to play as much on purpose.
Joel
They're
Embiid
also looking to shot for him.
Embiid is like a Range Rover SUV. It's so nice, but then when it hits like 100K miles, it's like, all right.
He runs out of
Wrap it
gas.
up.
It depends on the SUV you got. But
but
bro consistently runs out of gas. I think
His
that's
team
the big
sucks
thing.
without him.
And the past 10 years,
But
his teams have been terrible.
Now we'll see. This season will be the tell. If
This
he
is
can stay healthy.
this has been his best overall team he's ever been on.
Ever.
So he doesn't have to play 40 games this year. He can save
He's the
himself.
third best player on his team.
He's the second best player on the team.
At times, he could be one. That's how good
That's
he
why I
is.
said at times
That's
he
how
could be
good
one,
he is.
But then when he doesn't play, he's the
there-
third most valuable player.
There's
on the team.
times where he looks like the best player in the world and it's not even close.
I wouldn't say it's not even
Not
close.
even
No, I'm
crazy.
telling you.
Yeah, not
I'm
even
telling
close
you.
is
No.
crazy.
When
Yeah,
he is
it's
shooting
not.
the ball efficiently, he's blocking shots, he's dunking on everybody, he's rebounding the
He's
ball
not-
like a
He
maniac.
has not been dominant enough to say he's not even
That
close.
okay, but what
He
I'm
dunked on
saying
someone
is,
in
what
the
I'm
You said
saying
never?
is, yes, he
He's
has.
never been dominant enough to say he's not even
Stop.
close.
2019, 2021, it's
2019,
2023,
His MVP year?
2023.
2023, Jokic.
2019
No,
was
bro, he's
going
way better than
crazy.
Jokic. So I'm smart. He's way better than
One
Jokic.
for one. If we were just talking
Way
about
better.
game 1-for-1, and
Way
you know
better.
I like
Y'all,
Jokic.
Way better.
y'all are throwing way better around.
Michael, he's way better than him. in
Way better player. He's better, bro.
You can say
His
yeah,
peak,
better.
No, he's
peak,
way better.
peak. Joel is one of the most dominant players ever. His peak, because he can go inside, outside. And he can score. He can score at 3 levels, and on
Elite
defense,
defender.
elite
Elite
defender.
I'm
The
not
only
gonna lie
thing he
to you.
doesn't have is the playmaking, and even then, it's still not
I'm not
even
gonna
that
lie,
bad.
There's definitely at least 5 players in the league right now at their peak was better than Joel Embiid.
Just not true.
Who we about to say?
There's
LeBron.
only-
Okay,
there's only
LeBron,
Giannis,
Giannis,
Jokic.
But okay,
Curry,
Curry, and KD.
Katie.
that's 4.
Give me
I
Joel.
said that's
Embiid.
5.
Give me Joel. Embiid.
Over who?
I'm
Kevin
not
Durant.
taking
No,
Give me-
no.
Give me
no,
2023 Joel Embiid. I'm
Give me
sorry.
fully healthy Joel. versus-
33 and a half.
We don't know. You just said we don't know what fully healthy.
No.
Joel
What I'm
is.
saying is, peak. I'm saying like the absolute peak that we've ever seen him.
And then KD, his peak was just better.
No, he wasn't.
Because I saw it for 16 games.
There's
or
a reason-
16 games after the regular season.
Okay, that's also the greatest team ever.
Before that, in OKC.
Joel Embiid.
No.
Joel Embiid.
Oh, listen.
With
In
Stephen
Brooklyn.
Curry.
In Brooklyn.
They're still not better than
Brooklyn playoff KD.
No. Give me Joel when he was scoring 40 consistently
In the regular season.
40 and 20.
In the regular season.
Okay, you just
I think when I think of people's peaks, I factor in your playoffs. I don't care. If you didn't do anything in the playoffs, it does not. I don't
What
care
if you
about
didn't
your
make
peak.
it?
How good is your peak if you peak in the regular season?
I agree.
Carmelo,
I agree.
Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter.
Yeah, how good is your peak?
How good is your peak?
Yeah.
If you when you get to when it matters, it's like all right, y'all.
Okay,
James
so
Harden.
so then you're
LaMelo.
saying, so
James
Mikey,
Harden.
Mikey,
And you know I'm gonna bring back
Mikey,
LaMelo.
Mikey.
So how good is your
That's
peak
fine.
if you've
So,
never
okay,
done
so-
anything in the
conversations.
playoffs?
If you want to say that, then you're basically saying that MVPs don't matter.
It depends on. It depends. Some
You might have
MVPs
got him
don't
there.
matter. Some MVPs
You might have
don't
got
matter
him
as
there.
much. Well, it depends. It depends.
So you're
But
saying
MVPs don't matter.
I'm gonna say this. I have
Yeah,
Dwayne
what are
Wade
you
over.
talking
I have
about?
Dwayne Wade over James Harden all the time. Dwayne Wade does not have an MVP.
No, I think that's crazy.
I don't think it's
that's
crazy. He has 3 rings. He's proving to be the number 1 on the championship team. James Harden has never
Dog,
shown
from
that.
2017 to 2020, James Harden
James
was
Harden
the
did not
second best
show-
player in the world.
But when it came to playoffs, he was not a top 2 player, ever. Not even top 5
James Harden.
in the playoffs. Never. He's probably the
James
most
Harden.
notorious
James
playoff
Harden
ever.
was James Harden was carrying. I understand, sure. James Harden was also carrying those
Taller is
teams,
ridiculous.
averaging 36. Also,
In the regular season.
let's look at
Playoffs, too.
let's look at D Wade's legacy now. His first couple years, his first year that was terrible. His second year he got Shaq, who was coming off one of the most dominant stretches ever.
But he was still the best player on his team.
Shaq was the best player on that Heat team. Shaq, stop it.
Okay, when it came down to the playoffs,
Stop it.
Dwayne Wade showed he was the guy.
Okay,
My point is
Yeah.
James Harden never did that. And he's had help.
well, listen. But he has not had nobody like prime Shaq.
He had prime KD.
He had KD coming off an Achilles injury.
But that was still prime KD.
And he also got hurt. We forget about that. That he tore his hamstring. That matters. That context matters.
He also had Joel Embiid actually playing.
Right, and Joel looked like a monster because of James Harden.
He had 7 points in Game 7.
He had 7 points in Game 7. Joel had 15, and they got blown out by 40. It's not always on James.
They also missed, 28 straight threes?
That's not always on James.
Didn't KD get hurt, and they still lost?
Check the post.
No.
Somebody got hurt in that series.
This is the post.
For the Warriors. They were up on the Warriors.
Listen.
They were up.
In his prime. Well, yeah, James was going. In his prime, Houston. Every year something happened.
So it wasn't
Chris
his fault.
Paul.
Okay.
Chris Paul got hurt
Present it to the class.
in Houston. Chris Paul got hurt when they was about to go against the Warriors. Game 7. Chris Paul gets hurt. They lose. The next year, Chris Paul is hobbled again, and they lose at home.
The reason they aren't
So
winning
his
is
help-
because his point guard isn't
I'm
there.
gonna be real with you. I would give you the benefit of the doubt if it was like a Donovan Mitchell situation where he's still balling, he's still hooping, even though his players
James Harden's
numbers were better than his.
A lot better.
Can you please look up
Michael, he
James Harden?
averaged 37 for
On
5
what?
years in the
On what?
playoffs straight.
On what?
Now on what?
That matters. Are we gonna just PRA watch?
Okay.
James Harden averaged
Efficiency in the playoffs. I'm not falling for that game.
James-
I'm sorry.
It's egregious.
James Harden averaged 36.
My dude.
What did it say? No, read it. Read it for them.
47 and a half
What year was that?
That's-
on 29 a game.
What year was that?
2019, 2020.
What was after that?
Okay.
What was right before that and after that?
He got hurt with Brooklyn.
No, right before that then. 2018-19. What did he shoot?
He averaged 31
What did he shoot?
on 41.
From the
not
field,
bad.
that's not good.
30
Not horrible in the
good.
playoffs.
That's not bad in the
It's not
playoffs.
horrible in the
Year
playoffs.
before that, Isaiah. Keep going. Year before
It's
that.
still 41. He averaged 28 and a half.
What did he shoot from 3?
33, 35.
Okay, what was
Those
his, what was his
aren't bad.
What was his turnovers?
You're nitpicking.
Now
at this
put up
point.
Donovan. So if we want to nitpick.
You're
Go ahead, pull up
nitpicking.
Donovan. Go ahead, pull up Donovan.
And
Well,
also, he was the
went to
number one
Utah.
seed in the West, and he had to face one of the best teams ever.
And he was
And
playing Rudy
That's
Gobert.
fine.
And they went to 7 games with
That's
the greatest
fine.
team ever.
I'm not about to give James Harden excuses because if he was playing like he never played how he did in
Dog.
the regular season.
Oh
He
my!
never
Yes,
did.
he did. He played against the greatest team ever.
That wasn't his only playoff series. That's not.
But
the only people we had to play against.
those are the stuff that
That
matters,
was not the
though.
only people we had to play against.
Anyways, bro. Donovan Mitchell was scoring too. He was for sure scoring too.
36.
But look,
Didn't he have a series where he
He's
averaged
also
37?
never made it as far as James Harden.
He's
also
never made
never-
two
Until
conference.
this year.
He hasn't made the one conference finals. James,
36 in the playoffs.
one conference finals.
He's also never played with the talent.
Mind you, this is the lowest PPG
And that was
he had.
with- and that was
the
with
lowest
James.
PPG he had. And it was with James
What, you
Harden.
want to put what James Harden did this year? Healthy
Bro.
in that round? You want?
We talking about 38-year-old James Harden? How old is he?
I'm not giving it.
How old is he? How old is
I
he?
don't care.
It does matter.
I don't
37?
care because in the regular
He's
season,
37.
He hasn't missed the playoffs, Michael.
okay,
He's
how
been
many
playing
rings-
for 17
how many,
years.
How many times has he been to the finals?
Once.
In 16 years, 17 years?
Okay, nobody said he had to be the best player.
Still, James. But that's my point. Dwyane Wade showed he was the best player on the championship team.
Okay, Dwyane Wade one time,
By himself.
once,
and then he won.
once.
And then he won 2 more. When he won,
And then with a top 2 player. Then he played with a top 2 player.
My
They went
point
to the
is
finals.
He showed that he was. James Harden has never shown in the playoffs he can be the best player on.
Also,
the
James Harden never got swept. James Harden never got
The
swept
Rockets been
against the
contending since
Bulls.
he got there.
James Harden never got swept in the first round against the Bulls. Right
Okay,
after
James Harden-
after you won that championship.
James Harden went to 1 championship in his career, and it was in 2012, and he was
And
the 3rd or
that's-
4th best player on his
And
team.
that's fine. But then he faced up against the greatest team ever.
That
3
great-
straight years. What he wanted to
okay,
do.
so that's
And his
that's-
starting point guard got injured when
So
they were
that's
up 3-2.
So that's 12. So that's what about the other 12 years?
Dog. He played Giannis when he was hurt, and then he lost. Bro.
He offered nothing for KD that game.
He was hurt. He didn't even play.
What about Philly? Then what about that?
This is, bro.
What about Philly?
He was fighting an injury that year too.
Okay, what about
Strong.
Cavs? What about the Cavs? Now what? Oh,
They just got made it.
37.
No, he was just bad. He was just bad.
They just
He's
made
bad.
it to the 3rd round. They've never done that before since LeBron James.
Okay, but he's bad. He was
got
bad. In the playoffs.
he helped get them here, and he was in the middle.
He was still bad in 2
Bro,
rounds.
you also
wasn't
ignoring the
bad.
fact that what
He
he
was
did.
bad against Toronto. He was bad against.
He also was good in LA. His team was
Oh, I
trash.
forgot about LA. What
There,
did he do in LA?
there was
He was
nobody
good at
on
LA.
his
He
team.
was good at
There was
LA.
nobody on
It was
his team.
either-
Paul George was hurt. Kawhi was hurt. It was just
When
him.
Kawhi played, what did James
When Kawhi played.
When he played that
Oh
playoff
my
series,
gosh.
what did
He didn't. That's the thing. He didn't.
Kawhi wouldn't prove that he'd be number one championship team.
He didn't. It was 7 games and James Harden was hooping. He was averaging a double-double. Was he not, or was he close?
In the playoffs. What did he
16 and 9.
But what,
And
what-
7 games.
What was his
21 and 8,
turnovers?
19 and 9.
What was the efficiency in turnovers?
Efficiency 45 and 44.
And then what
You're
was his-
super
what was his
nitpicking for a
turnovers?
35-year-old.
Stop
D-Wade
getting
at
him. Stop
2
getting
and
him.
3.
So listen,
He was hooping.
What was D Wade?
2 and 3
What was D Wade doing at 35? What was D Wade doing at 35?
It doesn't.
Nothing.
No, you don't even gotta look.
Nothing.
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 You don't
Longevity
even-
don't matter now.
Peak for peak, James Harden proved that he
No,
can't be number
peak
one
for
championship
peak.
Peak
team.
for
That's
peak
what
for
it is.
peak for peak.
Peak for peak. James Harden is averaging 35
Okay, name James Harden playoff moments.
when he scored 50.
And
Okay.
against who?
In a game 6 against Boston.
Did they win that series?
No.
I can't even give you Dwyane Wade moments.
Yes, you're lying. You won a Finals MVP,
He
and
did.
you can't give me. You just don't know enough.
In
then.
2006,
And he got foul bait. He was averaging how many free throws a
It
game?
was foul baiting.
You don't want to. You don't want to.
No, you slander.
don't
That
wanna
I'm bringing it up to
Oh,
you.
You don't wanna start
you
foul baiting.
slander.
You don't want
You
to talk about foul baiting. I know you don't.
You don't know what a winner looks like.
Yeah, all you do. You have an allegiance to losers. I'm not.
You
Gonna
don't know what a winner looks like.
Is that bait?
No, he just has.
It was not. He doesn't know what a
Ronaldo,
winner looks like.
John Morant.
Don't you
Okay,
dare.
so James
don't
Harden
you,
what?
Don't you dare start talking about.
All I'm saying is he played 16 years. He's been to one
He's not a
finals in
playoff
2012.
faller. He might troll.
He's not a
He
playoff
trolls.
faller.
He trolls in games.
Does he get
yes.
better? Is he
What,
better?
what was his peak regular season?
Let me ask you this: in the regular
Regular
season
season?
and the playoffs, do you think
That's
James
what I want
Harden
to know.
is regular season James Harden the same player you see in the playoffs?
30, 36,
36.
34.
D
Is that
Wade's
the
never
same
averaged
guy?
36.
Is that the same guy you see in the playoffs?
It was that year.
Is that the
It
same guy
was
you see
that
in the
year. It
playoffs?
was that year.
It was.
Okay,
that
out of 16, what percentage is that, Chase? 1 divided by 16.
But also, listen, context matters. When you play against the Warriors, the greatest
oh my God, you act like nobody's ever played good
I
against
mean,
the
who
Warriors.
else has peaked to that level?
Who else
Did
is
LeBron not play good against the Warriors?
not against those Warriors?
Yes.
No.
So 2018 LeBron didn't play good against them?
One game.
One game?
they got swept. They
LeBron
got
was
swept.
playing good, though.
They got
Mind you,
swept.
the same
Who had a
team-
better
mind you,
team?
the same
Who had a
team
better
was in
team?
Game 7.
Who had a better team?
Houston.
How?
He had better role players. LeBron was playing with Rodney Hood and Jordan Clarkson. His starting center was Tristan Thompson.
He's playing with PJ Tucker.
And guess what? Guess who was hooping the most? Out of
LeBron.
And
I'm not saying he can't lose, but at least
Harden was
Harden
hooping.
He did.
Harden was hooping.
Oh my god.
What did he did? Was he the
James
same
Harden
player
was
in the
hooping the
regular
entire
season? Was he
series.
the same player in the regular season?
Yes.
Nobody
Just because you dropped 5 points, you were averaging 36. You would average 36.
So for his career, he's the same player in the regular season. He's in the playoffs.
I didn't
He's the
say
same-
for his career. I said it.
1 year. You're
2018,
nitpicking 1 year. I'm talking about
You
his
said
whole
peak
career.
for peak. You just said
I'm
peak
talking about
for
his
peak.
career. I
You said peak for peak.
James
Dwayne
Harden's
Wade's
career is
career.
better. James Harden's career is better than Dwayne
You
Wade's.
can't argue that, but I'm just saying. when
I'm
it comes to
going
the
to
playoffs-
argue that.
But in the playoffs is not close. You can't give me anything in the playoffs.
You can't give me
You can't
besides
give
the
me
fact that for 4 games D Wade locked in. That's it. That's all he has.
He has 3
all his
rings.
other player.
He's played with them.
Okay, he has 3 rings. though.
And Chris Paul.
He had 3 wins. If D Wade didn't play, they still win. I promise you, they still
No,
win.
There's no way they're winning without
Oh,
D Wade.
Yes, they are.
They're beating the Spurs without D Wade.
Look at
They're
the.
beating the Spurs without D Wade.
Yes, you
I
were
said,
saying
do
you
you
weren't
believe that?
watching. No,
You
look,
believe
look,
that?
look at how many points he averaged in that playoff series.
When they lost to the Mavericks, what did LeBron do in that series, and what did D Wade do?
Absolutely nothing.
LeBron did nothing. D Wade was
LeBron
better.
did more nothing. but
LeBron
they
was
did nothing
LeBron was
too.
passing the ball to D Wade and he said, "Here, do something," and did nothing.
Because LeBron was jailed.
No, because LeBron was like, "This is D Wade's team," and then D Wade said, "No, bro, this is your team."
Because
And
he's
look
supposed
what
to be the best player on
happened.
earth. He's supposed to be the best player on earth.
He was the best player on earth.
But he didn't play like he averaged 17 a game on bad efficiency and turnovers.
Oh my gosh.
17 a game isn't bad.
And he had Jason Terry guarding him. You're LeBron James.
LeBron was he was definitely Sean Marion and Deshaun Stevenson.
Okay, that's
Nah, he's
fair.
on
But
that.
Jason Terry was also guarding him. He also did
I
guard him.
don't know, bro.
That's probably where he got.
He got
the
swept, and bro, he lost in the first round 3 years in a row. I'm not trying to hear that.
Dwayne
bro.
Wade doesn't have a deep playoff run that mimics any of Harden's.
What
None.
run does he have?
None.
That's not true, bro. He won a Finals MVP, so that's not true.
Stop. He got, bro. That team was
He got
so
carried.
deep, by the way. I'd say he got carried.
What? Okay.
He had a Hall of Fame point guard. He had a Hall of Fame
Who was the Hall of
center.
Fame point
He had a
guard?
Hall of Fame
Who was the
power
Hall of Fame point
forward.
guard?
Gary Payton was a starting
Gary
point
Payton,
guard.
Miami, he Gary Payton.
He was.
Are we talking about Miami, Gary Payton right now?
Is he not a Hall of Famer?
It doesn't matter.
Was Shaq not second?
I
in MVP?
guarantee you James Harden played with more Hall of
Was
Famers than
Shaq?
D-Wade.
Was Shaq
On the Rockets?
No, in general.
Was Shaq?
I know he did.
Was Shaq not second in MVP?
James Harden also played with Russ. What happened that
Bro,
year?
you're not listening.
Fresh off the triple doubles. What happened?
He's not listening.
Didn't Russ get hurt?
No.
They just lost. They lost.
Just got dealt.
They lost to
The Lakers.
They lost to who?
Mind you, he was
Another
he was
champion.
averaging 30, by the way. He was averaging 30 that
Let me see.
They lost against the. They lost against the champions.
That was
by
his
the way.
last
2019,
year.
2020.
Let me look up that last series he played. I can't do that on
We are super nitpicky.
Like, this is
super
getting
My
bad.
thing with him
This
is
getting bad.
super. It can't be legacy because
his playoff career sucks. His playoff career sucks.
No,
It's
not.
lackluster for being there 16 years. You didn't do nothing.
it's like and D-Wade's not lackluster.
Because he has 3
Without
rings.
LeBron, what does he? What does
A
he
ring,
have?
he has a Finals MVP and a ring.
He has
Which is more
a.
than James Harden.
He has a ring, and he really shouldn't have been
If
Finals
you-
MVP.
Okay, now we're just saying stuff. He was the best player in that series. If you take
Shaq
away-
was second in MVP
if
vote the entire
if
year. by the
D-Wade
way.
never played with LeBron, Dwyane Wade would still have more success in the postseason than James Harden.
Off of one run.
That's
not
fine. Giannis
true.
has more success.
Who
than
has
James
more? Who
Harden.
has more playoff wins all time? D-Wade or James Harden?
Probably James Harden.
Okay then.
Okay, but how many championships does he have?
This nigga hasn't scored under 20 that entire run.
Let me see.
That entire 18.
Run?
Yes,
Run? The
it's
second round is a run?
second round?
What? You're not showing me what I just asked for.
What'd you
He
ask
said
for?
for 2021.
I said 2020.
Yeah, he's talking about when he was with Westbrook.
Bro.
Yes, 2020.
Yeah, when he was with Westbrook. 'Cause that was another opportunity. That was before he got hurt.
What?
Locked in.
Anyways.
I value.
He averaged 29, 7, and 5.
It's PG.
The same thing still applies.
He had one game under 20.
117?
One game under 20.
Is that not the exact same he was doing in the regular season?
He had one of those games he had 20, shot 18 from the field.
It
You're
happens.
nitpicking game by game.
That happened 18? 18 from the field, Isaiah?
We're nitpicking.
18?
We're nitpicking one game.
He shot 2 for
No,
11.
pull up D-Wade.
2 for 11.
He had 20 free throw attempts. He
Pull
shot
up
2 for
D-Wade.
11.
Pull up D-Wade. Pull up
Free throw
D-Wade.
attempts don't matter. A bucket is a bucket.
Now we nitpicking every single game.
No, it's hard.
Because he doesn't do that in the regular season. He's not doing that in the regular
He
season.
definitely has done it before.
In the regular season, he's 60, 50, 40. He's doing all that.
You're expecting him to score 60
He's doing
points.
30,
in the-
40 right
But
there.
Nobody scored 60
He's
points
a
in the
playoff faller. He's a notorious playoff faller his whole career.
Everybody
He's balling,
is.
but
What
that
I'm
doesn't
telling
mean he's
you.
playing bad.
My point is, first of all, we're not about to diminish rings just because D-Wade wasn't the best player.
I'm not trying to diminish his
Because
ring.
if James Harden played with LeBron, he will also be the
Oh
second
my
best player on the
gosh.
team and have those rings.
Listen, D-Wade is a great player. I'm not going to deny that. But longevity matters to me. When you playing 17
But
years.
for what? You
listen,
might as well retire. If you're not
he's
gonna
been-
win, you might as well retire.
So LeBron should just retire.
He's won. And he still has a chance to win. He's a
Dog,
winner.
Dog. He's
He's a
still is James Harden now a starting point guard for one of the best teams in the East? He
I
is.
couldn't tell in the playoffs. I couldn't tell.
25 free throw attempts. Don't let that be anybody
That's
else.
That's egregious.
That is crazy.
Don't let that be anybody else.
On terrible efficiency, by the way. Terrible.
14
Early-
points.
it was the early
14
2000s.
points.
Oh, so now it's the early 2000s. So now we moving the goalposts.
19 free throws right there.
That's crazy.
And it was a dramatic shift on game
Let me
3.
see- let me-
Dramatic
let me see the
shift in
phone.
game
15.
3.
Let me see.
Double
Let me
15.
see the phone quick. So he won Finals MVP. Let me see. Where
That's
was
that
it?
year.
I'm not
That's
saying- I'm not-
2006.
I'm not
That's
saying-
Oh, this
2006.
is. This is
I'm not saying it wasn't there, but in 2007 they got swept by the Bulls.
It's 2006.
What are we
D-Wade,
saying?
He averaged 35 in the finals.
I know.
Michael,
I
how
know.
many free throw attempts did he average? Since
Wait,
you wanna
hold
go his
on.
free
This says
throws?
2006. Oh, he played.
What?
I did not know he played that in the finals. I did not know that.
All right, this has been a very exciting
All over the place.
episode.
All over the
I'm going to continue to go for bat for James Harden. I think legacy
Alright,
matters.
Go back for that loser.
Bro, we
Hey,
ain't even
listen.
get to play imposter.
Derrick
Hey,
Rose is
listen,
losing.
we can play imposter right now.
Hey, it's okay. No,
We
my
could play imposter.
Stuff, bro, my stuff is about to die. No, it will die.
Wait until it dies then.
Next week, Ronaldo's playing in the World Cup.
No, he's
He's
I know he's not.
imposter. Ronaldo's the imposter.
He is.
All right, but
Ronaldo, who's the imposter?
this has
What?
been
Messi, Ronaldo, Pele, who's the
this has
imposter?
been the
That's our
Tre
game.
and Zay Show with Mikey and Chase. I'll see y'all next time.
Sir.